G'day mates, welcome back. It's been busyness for me lately. Just been not getting any time during the week to do anything basically. 67 hours I think I worked last week, or this week. And of course Saturday is the day when you got to go out and do all the shopping and the running around, blah 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 blah. So it's all getting a bit much at the moment. Anyway, what I'm going to do is get back onto this, try and get this squared away, the little Bandai 148 StuG. And I don't know if I showed you that. There's a little scene inside that you can take photographs up against, and it's perfectly scale. That is a perfect scale 148 on that picture. So we'll have a little play about with that when we're finished. Right, so let's crack on and have a look, see what we can get done. Right, so this is our little Bandai, what I've done so far. The gum breech. It's actually got a full interior, and I have bought another one which I'm going to try and do a decent full interior on it, and have all the hatches open on it so you can at least see some of it. There should be a driver's seat in there, but I couldn't be bothered because it's not going to be seen, so I thought I'd leave that out. And this is where we're up to. You can see the two hatches down there, you can have them open. Obviously the commander's hatch, that hatch, and the hatches on the back all you can have open. So with the next one I'll give it some interior business and have the hatches open. Right, let's have a little looky. So that's where we're up to. Done all that on that part, put the smoke launchers on, the commander's cupola, the hatch, the two hatches on the front. Done all that apart from obviously the chair. You even get a little box with some shells to put in it so you can see when the hatches are open. And that was the gun breech. As you can see, it's so detailed. Look at all those parts. Right, that's where I'm going to be up to now. I'm going to be doing all this. Lots and lots of parts. I probably won't put the tools on. Well, I won't put the tools on. I'll put everything else on and see how we go. So that's most of the pieces for the upper hull all cut off. As you can see, there's no shortage of detail and pieces to put on. It's a fabulous little kit. I love it. I really love it. Let's have a little drink from the cup first, a cup of tea. So I've put a brand new blade in my scalpel. Now watch me cut my finger off. So let's clean up some parts. So we've got all our pieces cut off, ready for action, cleaned up, cut off. It's all been primed. I pre-primed it while it was all still on the sprues. Yikes, but how's the glue gonna stick? I hear some people say, well, it sticks for me. So these are the pieces for the upper hull, apart from the sledgehammer, the jack block and the jack and the spare bits of track and the 2 mounts for the aerials. So let's do a bit of construction. I don't know why everything's back to front. That's a bit tricky because there's no locating lugs or pins or anything, so I'm just going to line it up with the back edge there. That looks alright to me. I know it's moulded on starter handle, but hey ho, it's an old kit. That looks alright to me, mate. It looks alright to me. Right, so let's start with these little hatches on the back here. See, that's my plan when I build the other one, to have the hatches up to show what's inside, obviously. But today I should have left that off, really, because that's just going to fall off. Today, for today's purposes, we're just putting the hatches on, so what I'll do is just a bit of extra thin around the back there. That's on. Really good fit on these. Very impressed with this kit so far. I do want to get some more Bandai 148s, hopefully soon. They've got Yad Panzers, Panzer IVs. I think I've seen a Hetzer. Oh look, missed that bit in the middle there. Yeah, I think I've seen a Hetzer as well. All in all, they're nice little kits. Not too small, obviously not as small as a 172, which is Braille scale in my book. Forgot that bit again. Stupid boy pack. Stick that hatch on. That one's not playing ball. It is now. So they're both on. Now then, let's put our little vent covers over here. These are the ones that are going to have the spare wheel on them. And the spare wheel will go to the outside. Just like that. Hold it on for a few seconds. Lovely jubbly. Now I've just got these to go on. Should be simple enough. Whack 'em on. Okay, so I spoke too soon, not too easy to get on. Starting to look like a StuG now, albeit a little baby one. The struggle is real, boys. In my arthritic finger. See that bump on the end? Compare it to that. There's a bump right on the end there, and it's causing me pain. I'm very, very sore when I bend it. Well, there you go. That's what happens when you get old. Oh, that was a satisfying click. Right, so they're on. Now I'll stick the little mounts for the spare wheels and use a bit of proper cement for this, because that's how I roll. Bit more cement on that one. She's coming along nicely. Now these air vents, I would imagine they are, but don't quote me on that. Go on there somewhere, like that way. It'll be that way, like that. So we'll have a bit of cement on that. Tamiya cement. I'm not the most dexterous person you'll ever meet, that's for sure. My big stumpy fingers and my arthritic finger, but I'm getting a bump in that one as well, and there's a bump on the side of that one, so you know, bump either side of that one. When you're in your 20s and you just don't think this far ahead and what it's going to be like, how shit it's going to be to get old. God, the fit on these pieces is just immaculate. Just drops into position. Fantastic little kit. Well, I believe this bit goes on the back, if I'm not mistaken. So my camera just had a bit of a moment and turned itself off while I was in the middle of doing that. I've put that piece on, and the hinges for the loader's hatch are moulded into it. It's a fantastic bit of engineering, I reckon, for such an old kit. And as predicted, I didn't quite cut my finger off, but yes, I sliced right into the palm of my hand with the new scalpel blade, so that was good. Right, so that's where we're up to now. Let's put these two little hatches on. You see they've even got tiny little opening mechanism, closing mechanism on there. Brilliant little. And that one, it's got a handle on it. Beautiful. Amazing little kit, really is. So we're gonna stick these on there. Methinks. That one go on there. And that one will go in there, if I'm not mistaken. A little bit of that goes a long way. So that's our hatches on. Now, what's left to go on is the attachment bars on the side for the spare armour holders. One on the back for the spare armour holders, the spare track link holders, and the two mounts for the aerials, antenna, whatever you want to call them. And that hurts on my hand. So let's stick this back bit on now. We've done all the messing about, hopefully. I better sand that first. Beautiful. That goes on there like that. And the whole shebang goes on top of the vehicle, something like that. I'm not going to force it down because I need to do a bit of tinkering to get the gun to go through properly. There you get the drift. So that's where we're up. So that's what that is. I was wondering what that tiny little thing was. Good job I didn't throw it away. It's one of the smoke launchers. It's come off. Let's see if we can get it back on. My magic pencil. Which there you go. It's got a bit of the wax stuck in it, but once it's dry I'll dig that out. So I'm going to leave that at that for now. Let that. And it's just fell off again and it's gone on the floor, so I think we can safely kiss goodbye to that. Fucking brilliant.